Hello, welcome to Google Earth. You will need to first download Google Earth, and you can do that by going to www.googleearth.com. You'll see this page pop up, and you will click on Download Google Earth. Now that you have downloaded Google Earth, let's go over the basics. So the first thing you're going to want to do is put in a location in the search bar. As you can see, I've already added an address. Once you put in a specific address, city or state, you can then click search. And as you can see, Google Earth is trying to locate your address. Once Google Earth has found your location, you'll see it has stopped moving, and now you can click the yellow thumbnail, and this has officially marked your first checkpoint on your Google Earth tour. Once you have clicked on the yellow thumbnail, you'll see this box pop up. You will first want to name it, and for this first checkpoint, I just titled it First Checkpoint. Next, after you put your title in, you will see this description box, and this will be where your context is. And this will describe your balloon, and this tells the viewer what's going on. What message are you trying to get across to the viewer? Once you have entered in your text, you'll be able to push OK, and this will save your first checkpoint and all the information that you had just entered in the description box. Now that you have created your first checkpoint, one thing to make note of is the sidebar over here that says places. As you can see, your first checkpoint is marked, and this is the beginning of your tour. You also want to make sure that you do save your Google Earth tour to your desktop, because you won't be able to save it to the traditional Word document or type of file in that sense. So you want to make sure you save it to your desktop. So once you have created your yellow thumbnail checkpoints, and you want to go back to edit one, all you have to do is go to My Places, click on the exact thumbnail that you want to edit. You right click, go to Properties, click on Properties, and as you can see, your description box pops up again. Now, in order to add an image, which you will go to Add Image, click on it, and you'll see how the another box opened up, and here you will enter in the URL from a web picture. So once you have located a picture you'd like to use from the internet, you just copy and paste and put the URL in this box, push OK, and you will see that the actual URL address is added, not the actual picture. So once you see the URL pop up, you're going to want to push OK, and the picture is saved in your My Places under the checkpoint you chose. If you want to check and make sure your picture will pop up on the balloon, all you have to do is click once on the yellow thumbnail, and as you can see, this is the text I put in, first checkpoint on our tour, and here's the picture, and as you can see, this is the title. As you can see, the text and the image are way too close, so we're going to want to create a break in between. So what you're going to do is close your thumbnail up, go to your checkpoint, first checkpoint, go to Properties to edit. So once you're back in your description box, what you're going to want to do is create a break, and you can create a break by entering a code, and that is open caret, DR, and close caret. As you can see, I've put in 2, and that will create a big enough space to separate the image and the text. You're just going to click OK, and to check it, let's click on the thumbnail, and as you can see, there's a pretty good space between the text and the image. I think another important thing to remember when adding in an image is that you're going to want to cite the source, and For example, for this first image we added, I put in a source and then added the link underneath the image. And so to add or edit any of our thumbnails, we're going to need to right click, properties. Once our description box opens up, we're going to want to add 2 breaks, depending on where you want your breaks. So for example, this is URL for our photo right here. So since I want to put the source underneath the photo, I'm going to create the breaks, my second breaks, after the URL ends. So once I added my breaks, I typed in source, and then I just copied and pasted the URL address and clicked OK. And as you can see, if we scroll down, you can see we just typed in source and the link for our citation. And you can also see that there is a break between the image and our text at the bottom. So now that we know how to enter in breaks, pictures, checkpoints, we're going to want to actually get the how to actually create our tour itself. So the first thing we're going to want to do is click on Tools, then click on Options. Once we get to Options, we're going to want to go to Touring, click on Touring. And one important thing, you do want to make sure that this box, Show Balloon when waiting at features, is checked off, because you want to make sure your balloons do pop up during the tour. And you can also see the different features you could control. So the time between features or balloons, wait at features, this controls how long you will be at a balloon. And if you do change, please make sure that you do click apply and then OK. So now that we've gone over the basics you will need to create your Google Earth tour, the last thing you'll need to go over is how to play your tour. So in order to play your tour, you should see an icon here, little video camera, and as you can see we don't see ours. So we can, if you click start tour or start tour here, you'll see this little icon come up and you see how it says play tour. Click on it and you will see the tour start. So those are pretty much the basics. If you have any other questions, please come see me in class and I will be glad to help you.